Hi, my name's Vicky Man. This is my video commentary of Call of Duty Black Ops. This is the first time I've done any form of video commentary, so bear with me if it's a bit terrible. I'm playing Domination on Summit, and my class that I'm using is AK-74U with grip, CZ-75 with upgraded sights, and lightweight, I think, sleight of hand. I haven't got pro yet, I'm still yet to get the last challenge, and marathon. Well, I thought I'd do this because, basically because I'm pretty bored, I've got nothing better to do. I'm only joking, I've watched a lot of commentaries of various games, and I decided I'd have a go myself. So, this game I think I do not particularly well, but not bad. I start off a bit slow and get a really good kill streak going in the middle of the game, and then trail off at the end if I remember rightly. But usually when I play Domination, I don't really go for the objectives as such. I mean, I capture them if I'm there. Usually I wouldn't say I ignore the objectives completely, but as you can see here, that capturing a, well, trying to, failing quite badly, but yeah, I go for kills, but then I try to, I don't specifically go out to win the game, but I don't just ignore them completely. I'll capture them if I'm there. Yeah, I'm waffling a bit, it took me quite a long time to explain that, but this is, I think I do. If this is no, it's not. It's a life later where I managed to do very, very well. I'm not quite sure how. I think it was mainly due to the stupidities of the team rather than me playing well. But I'm doing pretty decent now. This is the first real time I've used the AK-74. I mainly stick to assault rifles, but I've noticed that assault rifles aren't as good as they were in Modern Warfare 2 on this game. This game's more about the submachine gun, so I thought the AK-74 would be a good one to start with. I don't really like the MP5K. It's got, I don't particularly like the high rate of fire. I mean, I know a lot of people use the submachine gun with the highest rate of fire, but I don't find it particularly helpful. I'd rather have high damage that's got a slow rate of fire because it'd be more accurate and there'd be less kickback, and so it's a lot easier to use. I think this might be. Oh, I got a 3-kill streak there, so that wasn't that bad. But I remember when I was playing this game, I'd been pretty terrible at Black Ops since it came out, and this game I think was the best I've done in a long while. And there's a couple of games after this where I start doing really, really well, and I think I have 3 games in a row on this map with the same game type, and I do quite well on all of them. This is the part where I start doing really well. I'm just sitting in this corner and then everyone keeps running around and I'm just like, oh, okay, just carry on, and then they stun me and I'm like, oh, and go through it. And, I mean, it's not a brilliant kill streak. I think it ends at 7, but it's not bad. Bring in the helicopter and get my care package to get Grim Reaper from, which was a bit gutted and a bit. And I was gutted, but quite happy about it because obviously there's a lot of other things you can get from care packages in the game. But I'd never really used Grim Reaper, and as you can see later, when I finally use it, you'll understand more. I've never used it before. I wasn't particularly prepared for it. I was a bit annoyed then because I got plus 50 on my screen and I thought I'd got a kill. It was actually my helicopter, and had in fact been knifed. I was like, oh. Yeah, this is a brilliant use of the Grim Reaper. It's a pretty good weapon, but obviously I'm not particularly good with it. I assumed that guy would run around, but instead he threw a grenade at me, and yeah. Well, my kill streaks, by the way, if you haven't guessed already, are spy plane, care package, and attack helicopter. I have spy plane on because I find it really, really annoying and hard to play without spy plane because I rely on the map quite heavily to play. I'm Call of Duty. And I had to get a package because I did have more strike on, but I found that sometimes it's not as good as you might think. Like when you look at the map, whether you've got a spy plane and you see that there's a massive group of dots, and you put one of the mortar strikes there, then put them around the map in where you think they're going to go, and you're like, oh, this is getting a large group of enemies. You'll probably get like 3 or 4 kills, and then it ends up getting 1 or 2, and it's a bit disappointing, really. So I put the care package on because you get random things. But I think that I've toned it down from Modern Warfare. I don't know if that's true, but it seems to me that you get much worse rewards from the care packages than you used to Modern Warfare 2. I mean, I use care package in this game once, and I get a Grim Reaper, which I suppose isn't bad, but in subsequent games and games before this, I was pretty much getting ammo every time. I think I got an RCXD once, a spy plane once, and ammo about 6 or 7 times. I wasn't very good, but I was pretty disappointed with Black Ops, to be honest. As a game, I wasn't that impressed with it, but I've played it. I'll give it a go, and it's not as bad as my first impression. It's growing on me, mainly because I'm doing better, I suppose. But, I was quite annoyed then because I was sitting there. And once you see that RCXD and here, there it is. It just drives around the corner, and once you see it, you're just like, oh, why? And it's a bit of a face palm, because you're just like, there's nothing you can do. You can try and shoot it, but it'll still blow you up. And that's one of the annoying things. It's only a 3 kill streak, and it's basically a guaranteed kill, and it's very, very annoying. I reckon it should be 4 or 5 kill streak for an RCXD. I mean, you could say that I suppose you don't get the number of kills that you would with 5 kill streaks, like Napalm Strike or Mortar Strike. I suppose it's fair. I suppose it is fair to say not Napalm Strike, sorry, but it is fair to say that that you can get a lot more kills with these kill streaks than you can with the RCXD. But personally, I think the RCXD is pretty much guaranteed a kill, and so it's quite annoying because most of them, for example, Mortar Strike, you can call in and not get a single kill, and it can be very, very annoying. But that's just my opinion. So obviously Treyarch saw differently. I think this is the second decent one. Oh no, this is when I run into A for about the 4th time in the game, thinking, oh look, there's no one here, I'm going to capture it. So I'll sit here and I'm like, oh, there's an RCXD there, just go kill any enemies, so then it'll be good, but apparently it failed, and then this guy comes and gets me. But I was just like, no, I'm not having this, so I run back, and finally I managed to capture this point. I know it's not much use because it's pretty much the end of the game, but still, we're 175, 119 down, so it doesn't really make that much difference. I mean, you've probably noticed from this video that I reload a lot, pretty much after every burst of fire, and I suppose that's good because it means I've always got full clip and I'm not particularly likely to run out of ammo, but I kind of get annoyed with it sometimes because I shoot a guy and then shoot another guy and then reload, and then there'll be another person behind him that I could have got if I hadn't reloaded. But it's a habit I've picked up from playing Halo. Oh, this is quite good play here. I just ran in and then got my shock trooper contract, and unfortunately my little, I wouldn't say spree, but it was a bit of good play, and some guy decided it'd be really, really cool and fire a grenade launcher through it and kind of buggered everything up. I don't like the grenade launcher. I find it ruins the game. It's a bit overpowered for what it is. The grenades are fair enough because you have to place them, but the grenade launcher I don't particularly like. I was kind of hoping they'd just take it out of this game, because in COD 4 it was possibly the most annoying thing. In Modern Warfare 2 it was pretty crap. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Didn't put the scoreboard up at the end, but yeah, like if you like the video, or subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it. Speaker Man signing out.